Central C and Sir Savage the 21st have just dropped GBP. So in today's video, we're going to be making another beat for him. It's nice to finally see 21 making music with his own people. For some inspiration, I wanted some vocals to build the melody from. So I've grabbed this from Splice. Let's try pitching it up. Right, so we know it's at 80 BPM. I'm going to stay at 140 for now. Type in 80. Let's try doubling that to 160. Let's cut this tail off at the beginning. No, I'm just chopping out all the dead space, and I'm gonna just have these repeating. Actually, you know what? I kind of like that. That was the nastiest voice crack on earth. Consolidate tracks, time selection. And now I can use this as a bass to start building the melody from. First, I'm going to start off with the bass. I'm going to turn off use loop points, turn off cut itself, increase the hold, drop everything else, just so the note lasts as long as we play it for. Since our original vocals were in A sharp, we pitched them up 3 cents. We're just going to go 3 semitones up from A sharp. 1, 2, 3. We're going to hit this arrow, go to view, scale highlighting. We're going to set our root note to C sharp. Make sure we're in the minor natural scale. Start with... Then we're going to hold control, just drag with our left click, then hit control B to duplicate this over, control A to select all of these, and then control down to drop it down. Now I'm going to hold alt, use the mouse wheel to up the velocity. Let's try different. Send that to a mixer track because there's a bit too much low end in this. Drop the volume. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up Xenology. It's got some pretty smooth presets in here. Let's go with this and let's just select this box, Control C, select this one, Control V. Sounds a bit fucked now, but let me cook. We're gonna hit Control L to send this to a mixer track, Alt, and then arrow keys to move this over. I'm gonna make an EQ on this and remove some of the low end. So we're gonna go to this preset, just drag it like so. Now I'm gonna go into my drum kit and I'm gonna use vocal mixer preset, drag it on here. It's just the EQ and the reverb. Send this Xenology to mixer track 2. Let's try grabbing these notes, holding shift, and moving them down. Now we want these to be quite subtle, so I'm gonna drop the volume. I'm gonna make a pretty stereo enhancer. I'm gonna right click on this arrow and set it to 4 strings. It's gonna make it sound a bit wider. Sounding cool so far. I think it needs a little something. So I'm going to right click on my Xenology, hit clone. That'll just make a duplicate. Let's find another preset that we can use. Oh, this is quite nice. That is sounding pretty shit, but this is where VST's come in. We're gonna make a portal. By the eye of Agamotto. Let's go into Bastard's memory blur bank. Let's try some of these presets out. Ugh. Oh, let's increase this. Let's try switching out the preset. Oh, that's hard. Let's add a pancake to that. Let's drop the mix a little bit. I think I'm gonna switch out this bass. Just add a quick fast distort. Yeah, that's a lot smoother. Now with my loops, I do not overcomplicate the mixing. I use the simplest shit. For example, with these, with this little top line we got, I want this to be a bit wider so it kind of stands out. So we're gonna apply some center stereo. I'm gonna drop it a bit in the center, so it's lower in the center. Raise it on the sides. Then with the vocals, so we're gonna drop it a bit on the sides, up it in the center. I'm liking how this is sounding so far, but I think for the next part of the beat, there can be like some kind of vocals of some sort. Let's hold shift, duplicate this over, make this one unique, so that what I do to this one doesn't affect this one. Then we'll reverse it. Let's chop this and move it here. For the master, I'm going to apply some fresh air, saturate the sample a bit. I'm going to apply some soothe to soften any harsh frequencies. Apply some Arvox stereo, which is just going to compress the sample. And let's try playing with the pitch. First thing I'm going to do is use my mouse wheel, send this to mixer track 1. I'm going to remove the lows from the melody so that when we lay down the 808, it doesn't clash with the lows from the melody. Let's make a pattern, and we're going to start off with our counter snare. Let's go into my drum kit. Let's grab a nice simple one like this. Now for the drill bounce, if you don't know already, you lay a note down, skip 2, lay a note down, skip 2, lay a note down. Right click, drag over these, then Control B, Control B, Control B. Now what I'm going to do is hold shift, drag these over and just add some in between notes. Playing with the velocity to give it some more bounce. So we're going to roll this down. I think here would be a good spot to have like some roll notes going on. Since we've got our magnet set to main, there's only so many notes we can lay down. So I'm gonna click this and we'll go to 1/6 beats. Go like that. Play with the velocities of these. Go back to main. Highlight all these, Control B. Then here at the end, we'll get rid of some of these notes. Actually, I ain't feeling this one. Let's try this wide one. Let's try layering a clap over that as well. Grab this one and let's Control C into here, Control V. Drop the volume of the snare. Let's grab an open hat. Let's grab this one. Let's grab this one. Now let's grab both these notes. Let's go to the pan and let's make a pan like this, real subtle. Copy these over. Whoops. Now let's grab a kick. Highlight all these by dragging down, Control L, that'll send them to a mixer track. With my melody, I'll usually level the sounds in here, but usually when I'm doing drums, I just like to do it here. I don't know why, it's just personal preference. So most of the time when I finish the beat, aside from like adding effects, I don't really touch the mixer that often, really. Now it's time for the 808. Like I said before, we don't want the beat to be too busy, so I'm not gonna have 808 slides going all over the place. I wanna make something a bit Spotify friendly. Alright, so I'm gonna grab this NY Mob 808, but instead of having it like this, we're gonna add a bit of attack to it so it kind of swells. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna follow that same pattern that I laid down for the bass when I was making the melody. So it's gonna be Control left click, select all this, Control L, that'll extend all the notes. Let's drop this down. Let me grab this first note, put it here so that it stops when the clap hits, and it will add some more bounce. I'll do the same here. And I'm gonna grab another 808. We're gonna do something real subtle. Let's try reversing it. We'll go into here and put it here on the same note as this one. Yeah. I'm gonna reduce the attack of this main 808 actually, because it's sounding a bit too much. Chop here, get rid of the stems, and after these vocals I'm gonna have it just go into this. I don't know if I'm gonna keep these reverse vocals. Maybe I can use it as like a bridge after the chorus, so I can have it just going like this. Then the chorus goes here, then bridge. Let's add like a really subtle drum fill. Let's just chop some of this out because it's hard, but there's just too much going on. Let's just chop this whole part out and go. So we're gonna select our drum pattern, right click, split by channel, we'll drag all these out, and we'll just have the count snare pattern going like so. Let's grab, now just to get bass down, I'm gonna copy the pattern from our main 808 into here. Control L these, it's dropping down. Let's switch to the normal spins. I think I'm adding way too many notes with this spins. I want it to just have some bounce. Now just to make the 808 slap even more, let's grab this. Down a bit more so it's more subtle. I'll move this over. I have no vocals for the intro. Let's automate this EQ, getting rid of the lows, and have it kind of slowly come in here.